Hey, what is happening? It's been quite a while since I've done a video. Just a quick update. I had a little run-in with my health and had some stomach issues and some issues with my intestines. So it had me out of commission for a good month. Ended up getting a surgery done, and I feel much, much better now. So just wanted to get that out there, kind of let everyone know where I've been. I've been missing getting videos done. I've been missing going shooting, but I am super glad that I am back. So, today's video, what we're going to do is do my top 5 firearms that I own, that I currently own. It's going to be tough. I'm going to try to stick to 5. I do own about 50 plus firearms, and so they all definitely have a special meaning, but I'm going to definitely try to get it down to the top 5 at least at this time now, and have you take a look at those and tell me what you think. Okay, so number 5, I'm going to try to do these in some kind of order. Number 5 may be a surprise. It's not a super expensive gun, but it's one that I really enjoy. And I have had a blast since I got it. I kind of got onto getting this firearm later than most other people, so I'm behind, but I am absolutely loving it. And that is the Canik TP9 single action, or SA. This is in their tan version, which I really like a lot. This gun has been a blast so far. I did change it out and put the bigger back strap on there. It does fit my hand a little better. I do have big hands. Oh, before I get in trouble, there is ammo in the thing, but it is definitely nothing in the chamber. I'll go ahead and leave the magazine out. For the rest, I don't know what else there is to say about this. I'm a Glock fanboy, or whatever you want to call us. So I do love my Glocks, but this gun has been absolutely amazing. I've probably put about 500 rounds through it and have had 0 malfunctions. No issues whatsoever. I know a lot of people don't like the decocker and that kind of stuff. I really have not had any issue with it. I do train with it, and I think if you train with your firearms, you get used to it and it becomes a non-issue. You definitely have to put the time in and learn it. I have not carried it yet. I usually like to put 1,000 rounds through a gun before I, put it in the everyday carry rotation. But yeah, it's pretty much stock how it came. It does have their sights. I do like the sights. I'll probably end up putting some night sights on it eventually, but as of right now, I'm fine with the stock stuff. Many of you know I'm a huge fan of Handle It grips, and my buddy over at Handle It does not have a grip made for this yet, so I have just been dealing with it. I do like the stippling that comes on it. It's not super rough, but it definitely does grip. It fits your hand great. It's a great firearm. It's built on a Spikes tactical lower with a custom We the People upper. I don't know if you can see that on there. I really do like that. I've got the back end, the brace, or whatever you want to call it, is the new Shockwave 2.0. I like it. I mean, it's not the most soft thing, but it's a chambered in 223-556, so there's not a huge kick on it. So far so good. I've loved it a ton. I do have a Timney double action trigger in it. It's pulling right about 4 pounds, kind of perfect where I like to keep my ARs. Up top I have the Bushnell TRS 25. Most of you know I'm a fan of them. Put these on quite a few of my little plinkers. they get the job done. Up front, I do have the smoke composites, 7-inch handguard. This thing is amazing. It is super light, almost weighs nothing. I have it on a couple of my other ARs and absolutely love the smoke composite stuff. It's perfect for this this pistol. Oh, I skipped here. I do have the WMD bolt carrier here. I've heard great things. This is my first one I've had, and I have loved it. I have had zero malfunctions with it. It shoots every time, and it gets the job done. Up front, I just have a cheap light. My sister actually gave it to me for Christmas. I mean, it gets the job done. It's not, you know, name brand or overly expensive, but it gets the job done. Until I find something else to put on it, I'm gonna keep it on here so my sister's happy. Up front, I just have a no-name compensator. You know, it's just throwing the gas forward, away from me, so I can keep it, you know, snug and hidden, almost completely hidden behind this rail. Anyway, I totally love this. It is a blast to shoot, and the biggest reason this made the list is me and my son built it together. You know, anything that we build together is going to always be up at the top of my list. And, you know, I'll probably never sell it unless it's to, you know, to fund another build that we're going to work on together. So that is number 4. All right, so moving right along, I do have another AR-15. In case you wondered, AR-15s are my absolute favorite. This is a little longer. This has a 20-inch barrel, or actually it's an 18-inch barrel on it, I'm sorry. I do have the Madhouse design muzzle brake on it with their tightening system, so you do not need... all you do is run this tightening system. It's an MSK tightening system by Madhouse Design. I've actually done another video on that. You want to check that out. And then I've got a Palmetto State Arms handguard, and upper and lower. And actually the bolt carrier is also from Palmetto. And the barrel itself. It's a fluted silver barrel. I love it. You know, I like to get out and shoot, you know, 500, 600 yards with this one, and it handles the job every time. On top, I've got a 6x24x50 scope. So far, so good. I'm just kind of getting into some of the long range stuff, so I'm just kind of learning the ropes on that. So hopefully it's something that I can stick with. Heading back, I've got a Timony single stage trigger in this one. It's the flat one. If you can see it there, if I can get it to focus. It's got the flat face on it. Absolutely love it. I've got a Hex Mag grip on it with a little bit of their hex tape on it. Old P-Mag, the usual here. On this buttstock, I cannot remember who makes this buttstock. I'm sure some of you recognize it and can help me out down in the comments. But I love it. It's great. I mean, it compares right up there with everything. It's very snug. You know, it doesn't shift around at all. No complaints whatsoever with it. But yeah, this is another one me and my son put together. He wanted to, you know, to get into some long range stuff and try to do some hunting and stuff. This one's also in 5.56 223. And yeah, we both love it. We haven't got it out as much. We finished it kind of right when I started having those health issues, and so, you know, we're looking forward to getting out and getting some coyotes or something with it. So that is number 3, the Palmetto State Arms AR-15. First one I've had from Palmetto. You know, I've always heard good and bad about them. I've had 0 complaints with it. Okay, so moving right along. This next one's probably not a huge surprise if you know me very well. It's my Glock 43. This is my EDC. Love this gun. Can shoot it very good. Have absolutely no problems shooting it. I do have the little mag extension on there. And yeah, I mean, I can shoot it right up there with my 19 or my 17. Does have night sights on it, just the Glock night sights on it. I do have a silencer extended barrel on it, so I can put a compensator or a quieting device on the end of it if I need to. Of course, I do have my handle it grip here. Absolutely love the look of the gray on the black on this. Definitely always going to be one of my favorites. This is loaded. I did take one out of the chamber, but yeah, I always keep this one with one in the chamber. Like I say, this is my everyday carry. 90% of the time, this is what I'm carrying. So this is definitely my baby. Very tough decision between this and my number 1, but my number 1's always going to be a special gun for me, and we'll go into that next. Now in this corner, we have acclaimed restaurateur and Triple G Judges Tournament champion, Eric, the man beats man. Last time I saw her in May, I was in the All-Star Judges Tournament. I won. All right, number 1 should be absolutely no surprise to anyone. It's my Glock 17. My absolute favorite gun. I've had 5 or 6 Glock 17s. I will never sell any of them. I will keep this one as long as I have it, and the rest of them as long as I have it. My son loves shooting it. I absolutely love the 17. Fits my hand perfect. Definitely my favorite gun. This was not really even a question. I do have the Overwatch Precision flat face trigger in it. It's pulling right about 3.5 pounds. I do have the handle it black handle it grips on this one. I have an upgraded barrel in this one. I do have the standard sights on this. I've been shooting 17 since I was 13 years old, and I think I can shoot this gun better than any gun I've ever shot. And so, but that is it. This does get carried quite a bit, you know, in the winter when I'm dressed, you know, in hoodies or coats and stuff. I carry this as much as I can. I'm a big guy, obviously, and so, you know, this definitely can tuck away and do it. But that is my number 1. That wasn't too tough. I mean, I could do a top 20 just as easy as a top 5, but thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe, share, like, comments below. I'm trying to get this channel built up. You know, I'm going to start getting videos out at least once a week now, now that I'm feeling much better, and keep us busy with that. If you guys have any suggestions for videos or any suggestions, you know, for anything for the channel or anything, please share. I read all the comments. I'm a huge YouTube guy. I follow everyone that asks me to follow them, and I support, you know, the other the channels for sure. So once again, Merry Christmas and have a Happy New Year. May your family receive all the blessings you need, and God bless. And hey, if you're gonna shoot, you know what I say, shoot straight. Peace. Mayonnaise and crab is the base for almost anything.